Hello everybody, I am doing a wax cutting video and I am going to be doing part of the video with a wax cutter, just like this, and fishing line. So we're gonna see how that goes. I got this first loaf is of course, Sassy Girl. Peach meringue. Peach meringue type. So got my loaf, and I believe you can see it okay. And I am going to cut. Leave it there. I need to scoot over just a little bit. Okay. Like right there. I can't tell. Alright. Let's see, am I going to do it this way? I'm going to start in the middle. I'm going to cut down. And I did these 30 minutes on one side, 25 minutes on the other side in the microwave. And this is so messy. Oh God, it just got wax everywhere. But that's what it looks like on the inside. And so we're just gonna get to cutting up the rest of this. I don't know how big chunks I want. But how y'all doing today? Hope you're doing okay. Oh my gosh, this is so messy. It smells good though. I'm getting my hand in the way. Try to keep my hand out of the way. Gosh. This is only my second time cutting loaves, so it's not going to be all that great, probably. But yeah, I also wanted to say, for those of you that leave comments, sometimes it takes me a while to get back. It's not that I'm ignoring you. For some reason on my phone, it doesn't give me notifications. It gives me notifications if I leave a comment on somebody else's channel. But for some reason, it doesn't give me notifications for my channel, and I don't get that. It leaves a notification on my husband's phone. He's got a different phone than I do, and so he'll tell me, hey, you got a comment, and then I'll go in and answer him, you know. But so it's not that I'm ignoring you, it's just sometimes I don't know. Oh, this is such a mess. But see, this is the size chunks, and I'm putting it on this wax paper over here so that it has time to cool down before I put it away. Gosh. Yeah, this is a messy way. And I hope you can see it over the top of this. But yeah, so I'm not ignoring y'all. I just don't know that I'm getting the notifications. Because I never go on my PC unless I'm uploading a video. I do everything from my phone. And it's just not working as far as notifications go. And this loaf is so crumbly and messy. But these are about the size chunks I would put in my warmers. Yeah, this method, or maybe I'll let it get too warm. I don't know. Look at that. It's just, ew. Ew. What a big, huge mess here. So yeah, this method is a little bit bad. I had some things I wanted to say and now I can't flipping remember. So anyway, I had an interesting time also a week ago when I went with my husband on the big truck. It was just an overnight trip, basically, to North Carolina. But it was nice being out on the truck again. Sometimes I miss driving. But I had to quit because I started getting dizzy spells. I can't be operating a big 80,000-pound vehicle when you're getting dizzy spells. But I have bad neck problems from being in a couple car wrecks where I got whiplash. And being in the truck and constant bouncing around and stuff. Even though they have air ride seats, you still get bounced around pretty good. And I think that had a lot to do with it. Okay, I got a lot of excess chunkery here. So what I'm gonna do is, sorry I'm fooling with stuff, but look at all that. Look at all that I have left over. So I'm gonna put it on this wax paper that I have over here. Oh my. Okay, on my hands. I hate the feeling of wax on my hands. It's so gross. Alright, the next loaf that I have is strawberry kiwi fizzy pop. I don't know if you can see that. It's really dark in my viewfinder, so I can't see. I can't see jack. I'm going to use the fishing line one on this one. What I'm going to do is take, it's kind of awkward, lift up the loaf, lay down the fishing line, take a butter knife, and I'm just going to wrap it around the butter knife. I'm going to take this and I'm just going to pull it up through. Okay, that worked pretty well. Look at that. It's pretty chunks on the inside. This definitely works better. Let's see if I'm left with as much chunky crap. Oh wow, that didn't even, son of a. Okay, look at that piece. That's just, I just butchered that, man. I need to wrap this a little bit tighter, I think. Okay. I am totally fumble fingers here. We're gonna go in this direction. How about it? I mean, it works well. It's just trying to get the dang... Oh. Oh. Okay, this is only my second time using this method. And the wax is like way too... It's still really... And I've let these chunks sit for a little bit, but they're still really... what is the word I'm trying to think of? Somebody's outside there talking. What the hell? They're still really warm. That's what I meant. I'll do it in chunks like about that size. And I got some wax paper on this side of my camera. I'm gonna go ahead and lay these over here. And that's kind of a pretty big chunk, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll with that one. I'll roll with that one too. I don't know. I'll roll with that one. But yeah, so my neck's kind of messed up. Yes, it is. Although my daughter's glad because she hated being on the truck. It's not an easy life when your home is constantly rolling. Our kitty, who unfortunately passed away over a year ago, she loved coming home too. And whenever we get ready to go out, she would cry and cry and cry, meow. She would rather have stayed home too. But she got a few years of being able to stay home and not be stuck on the truck. So, I tell you, you run into some Lulus out there. You really do. Oh, dang it. My stuff's starting to... Ugh. Okay. And I don't know what test this is because the label was no longer on it. So, I don't know. All I know is my husband used this to catch bluegill. Yeah, bluegill. Which bluegill are not a very big fish. But I mean, this seems to be working okay. I'm still getting a lot of chunks. I mean, it is slightly easier than the cutter. It's definitely, the chunks aren't as messy looking. They're definitely prettier looking. And you don't have to worry. Like, if you pull it up and it hits your finger, you ain't gonna chop your finger off or nothing. When I first did it, I was worried about that, but nah. Some people say they can do this without microwaving it. Nah, not for me. Maybe you have to have it stronger. But these are just so much nicer looking when you do it this way. Okay, I'm gonna have to... Yeah, okay. So, as you can see, there is a lot less chunks than what was with that other one, doing it the fishing line. So let me just drop these over here so they're out of the way. The last loaf I have is Mac Apple Cotton Candy Salty Sea Air Driftwood Whipped Crumb. There we go. Set it down here. Okay, well, it fell on the floor, but oh well. I'm going to do the fishing line method for this one too, because my wax cutter is good for like the softer wax and crap. But it's not for this one. And I know I'm just rambling. I like watching people cut wax. To me, it's very soothing, relaxing, kind of satisfying to see a loaf of wax get chopped. This one smells so good. Definitely smell that apple. Still making a bit of a mess. I know some people are probably gonna say, you ain't doing it right. But you know, I'm doing what I can do. I'm not an expert loaf cutter. Well, son of a gun. Really? Okay. That one got caught upon itself. And the fishing line is trying to turn over on itself, which is not helping. It's getting tangled up. Gosh. Really, come on. I'm sure there's a lot easier ways to do this. I've seen videos of people doing it. But you know, this is about the size chunk that I'm gonna go with. I'm just gonna go with the flow. Go with the flow. This fishing line is wanting to curl. See, my little chunks are getting caught on the fishing line too. I like my wax to be strong. This might be almost too big. I don't even know. It doesn't matter. I've got a Michael's warmer, the Ashland warmer. It's like my favorite. I've got 3 25-watt bulb warmers, sensationals from Walmart that I love. I've got a 25-watt bulb warmer from Bath and Body Works. That works really well. And I have a 13-watt Glade hot plate warmer, which the hot plate means it does not use a light bulb for heat. It's just essentially like a hot plate and works very well. Okay, let me put some of this stuff over here and get it out of the way, okay? Oh, shit. But, so, then I have my Ashland warmer, which is 24-watt hot plate, and that's my favorite because it's got a really big dish to hold everything. I use a Glade in my bedroom, although I have used it in my living room and it works pretty good. But I have to have stuff that's really strong scented because just the way my house is laid out and stuff, and my air conditioning and all that junk. The register is located in the center of my house, and I think that affects it somewhat because it tries to suck the scent out. Everybody's house is different. Everybody's house is laid out different, so people, what might throw strong for you might be weak for somebody else and vice versa. So if I say something works good or strong and somebody doesn't agree with me, I ain't gonna sit there and argue with them because everybody's just wrong, just as you should not tell me I'm wrong. So almost done with this loaf. And I don't let my loaves cure before I cut them. I mean, it's not going to prevent them from curing if they're cut up. It's still going to cure the same. I just want to do this and get it flipping over with so I can bag them up and put them away. Because this is such a messy process. It really is. But I like getting loaves. It's kind of relaxing to cut it, actually. But as you can see, I was only left with these chunks. So, really not bad. Really not bad. So, my hands are freaking covered with wax. Anyway. So that was my loaf cutting. The second time of doing it. I don't think I did too bad. I'm gonna have to vacuum because I got a shit ton of crap all over. Did a bunch of yard work today. It was supposed to be insanely hot for the next few days. Insanely flipping hot. So I'm just gonna try to stay cool. So anyway, thank you all for watching and I'll talk to you later. Bye.